Hello everyone, how you guys doing today? Welcome to Libra TV. Thanks so much for being here. So today's video, I'm going to talk about the UFC 293 headlining Israel Adesanya versus Sean Strickland. It's over, happened 2 weeks ago. Sean Strickland is now your middleweight champion of the world. Okay, Sean Strickland did well in that fight. He pushed so much pressure, tremendous amount of pressure on Israel Adesanya. He took the victory. He knocked down Israel Adesanya in the first round. Like, if you look at the stats here, it says that Sean Strickland did well. Even though Israel Adesanya, his total strike here was 271, but wasn't landing. Sean Strickland's significant strike in percentage is 52.9%, and Israel Adesanya is 34.7%. Well, the stats doesn't lie. Sean Strickland did well, and the fight didn't go on the ground. Sean Strickland is a better kickboxer than Israel Adesanya. Will you say that? Hey, we know Israel Adesanya came from a kickboxing background. He is a legend in the kickboxing, and he had over 100 fights in kickboxing, but Sean Strickland really understands Israel Adesanya. He trained against Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira trained Sean Strickland against this fight. I think that plays a lot of key there, for Sean Strickland. Alex Pereira fought Israel how many times now? Like 3 times or whatever. He fought him in the kickboxing and fought him again in the UFC. Alex Pereira knows Israel in and out. He knows Israel in every angle, okay? So he showed Sean Strickland this is Israel Adesanya key. This is what Israel Adesanya can do, okay? Take it and go there and display it. And he gave him all the answers, and Sean Strickland went there and displayed and got the victory, okay? Is Sean Strickland the best fighter right now in the middleweight division? I don't think so. I think a lot of people will doubt that. This fight was supposed to be Israel Adesanya versus Duplessis. Duplessis got injured. Sean Strickland, he was ranked number 5 in the middleweight division, and he stepped in and fight Israel Adesanya. Now he is the champion in the middleweight division. So what's next for Israel Adesanya? What's next for Sean Strickland? That's a big question right now. There's a lot of top candidates out there. We have Paulo Costa versus Hamza Chimaev happening very soon. That's in the UFC 294. And whoever wins that fight, who knows? My fight Israel Adesanya or my fight Sean Strickland. But we know that number 1 contender in the middleweight division is still Israel Adesanya. Number 2 is Duplessis right now. I think if Duplessis comes back, we might see Duplessis versus Sean Strickland. Is this a big fight? I don't think it's a big fight. Sean Strickland versus Duplessis is not really a big fight. That's why Dana White was pivoting. Israel Adesanya can fight Sean Strickland again, but a lot of people don't like it. Henry Cejudo said, oh geez, like this is the bad idea, it's the worst idea. Like Israel Adesanya shouldn't have a rematch against Sean Strickland because he had a rematch against Alex Pereira. Remember the first fight, Alex Pereira knocked Israel out and Israel came back and knocked him out. So that is the game here. So Israel Adesanya cannot be the only person fighting for the belt, okay? There's a lot of top candidates in this middleweight division. There's a lot of them. Like this middleweight division is full with killers. Like we have Duplessis, we have Robert Whittaker, we have Jared Cannonier, we have Marvin Vettori, we have Paulo Costa. The list goes on and on. Like we have Hamza Chimaev moving into the middleweight division. He moved up in the middleweight division to fight Paulo Costa. And a lot of people think Paulo Costa will lose that fight against Hamza. If he loses that fight against Hamza, who knows? Might fight Sean Strickland. That will be an interesting fight because UFC, I think UFC, the way UFC is going right now, they want Hamza to be the guy, okay? Because the guy he has a charisma to be the champion. What's next for Sean Strickland? Well, Sean Strickland has a lot of options. He has Hamza, he has Duplessis, but the main guy I think is Duplessis. If Duplessis comes back, he'll definitely fight for the belt. Kamaru Usman told Israel Adesanya that this fight, he needs to take a break. He needs to take a break, don't take a rematch. I think a lot of fighters don't like Israel going for the rematch for some reason. I don't think they like it, to be honest, because this year is a very difficult year for a lot of fighters, to be honest. Like there's a lot of upset fight going on here. You talk about O'Malley versus Sterling. O'Malley is the champion in the division, and that was a fight Sterling was supposed to win. That was a fight. Sterling was supposed to defeat O'Malley comfortably, okay? And O'Malley now is the champion. And just last week, Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso. People thought, okay, Alexa Grasso, whatever, he might lose to Shevchenko because Shevchenko is a legend in that women's division. It turns out to be a draw. It's crazy how everything's playing out in this fight. There's so many upsets going on. Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman was a big upset as well. People thought Usman would win the fight. So Sean Strickland got an upset, okay? let's put it that way. Like, is he the right person in that division? I don't know. It's gonna be very hard to comprehend who is the real champion in this division, because he needs to defend his belt several times. Anderson Silva is, for me, is the #1 guy in this division, the #1 legend in the middleweight division, and followed by Israel Adesanya. Do Israel Adesanya needs to go right away and fight for the belt again? It's not fair for all the fighters. Okay, so Israel Adesanya, I think Israel Adesanya will take some time off, see how things plays out. I know he fought a lot of all these people. He fought Robert Whittaker, he fought, Marvin Vettori, he already fought Paulo Costa. So like, he already beats the #6 guy, the #4 guy in the middleweight division. So there's no point fighting them again. I don't think it is that interesting, okay? Israel is so big. Whatever fight Israel is involved right now would be a pay-per-view fight, or will be a main event for sure. 100%, I am sure about that. Israel, I think he should wait for Hamza and Paulo Costa to play out and see who wins that fight. If Hamza wins that fight, if Hamza fights Israel Adesanya, that will be a big fight. If Israel beats Hamza, if Israel for sure will looking into that belt, looking to fighting Sean Strickland or Duplessis, whoever Sean Strickland will fight, whoever will be the winner, I think Israel should have a win or two before contesting for the belt. Let me put it that way. And Sean Strickland is the champion. He can make the call. He wants Duplessis. Duplessis can step in and fight him. He wants whoever he wants. I think he's now the king in this division. He can make his decision or pick whoever he wants to fight. But Sean should fight Duplessis. I don't think it's fair for Duplessis to come back and fight someone else, because he's already ranked #2 in the division. So Sean Strickland, Duplessis, Israel Adesanya should wait for the fight against Paulo Costa and Hamza Chimaev. So what do you guys think? I don't know. It's very hard to say like who Israel or Sean Strickland should fight next, but the way things are going right now, I think it's so interesting. What do you guys think? What's next for Sean Strickland? What's next for Israel Adesanya? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Make sure you subscribe to Liberal TV. Thanks.